If you're thinking about downsizing your home in Brooklyn or anywhere in New York City, watch this first. Most homeowners make at least one of these 10 mistakes, and some of them can cost you tens of thousands of dollars, your health, or your peace of mind. You're not just selling a home, you're closing a chapter. And if no one has said this to you yet, this is going to be hard. I'm Alice Lee, a realtor based in Brooklyn and serving all of New York City. I specialize in helping longtime homeowners sell their homes and transition into something smaller, more manageable. But let's be real, downsizing is emotional, and no one talks about that part until you're already in the thick of it. If you're thinking of making a move and not sure how to get started, give me a call. You might be feeling guilt, fear, shame about the clutter, pressure from your kids. Maybe you're afraid that this move means you're slowing down, that it's the beginning of the end. Let me stop you right there. This is not a step back. Done right, downsizing is a powerful step forward. But only if you avoid the 10 traps I'm about to walk you through. These are the most common downsizing mistakes I see people make, and most of them have nothing to do with real estate. They're emotional, psychological, deeply human. And they can derail your move before you even begin. This video can be the one you'll come back to when you feel stuck, when you feel like quitting, when the overwhelm creeps in and you don't know where to start. So let's walk through this step by step. Here's the truth. There is no perfect time. I've met too many people who waited until they were forced to move. After a fall, after a health scare, after their family stepped in and made the decision for them. By then, the power's already been taken out of your hands. If you're watching this now, it means part of you knows it's time. You're thinking about it. You're ready for clarity. That is the right time. The market's active. Weather is on your side. You still have the ability to call the shots. Don't wait for a crisis. Move from strength, not survival. You're strong. You've handled life, raised kids, paid the mortgage, managed everything. But that doesn't mean this should be a solo mission. I've seen 70-year-olds with arthritis trying to pack up basements and climb into attics alone. This is not about weakness, it's about strategy. Ask for help. Call in a friend. Hire a part-time organizer. Work with someone who understands how to break this down into a plan, because every hour you spend fighting through this alone is an hour stolen from the freedom you're working toward. Everyone thinks, let me tackle the attic, the basement, the garage. Worst places to start. That's where the heavy memories live. Baby clothes, your husband's tools, boxes of photos and papers. You'll drown before you get momentum. One drawer, expired medicines, mismatched socks, the Tupperware cabinet. Your brain needs quick wins, proof you can do this. Once you've built that emotional muscle, then and only then do we move to the attic. People think downsizing is just a checklist. Pack, clean, sell, move. But this isn't just about stuff. Every item you touch holds a story. That chair your kids curled up in, the dishes you used for Sunday dinners, the room where you grieved your parents. This home held you. You might feel grief, guilt, anger. You might cry. You might snap at people. That's normal. That's healthy. You are allowed to mourn this home and want to move on. Both can be true. So breathe. Let yourself feel it. That's part of the process, not a reason to stop. You finally sell and think, okay, anything smaller will work. But then you end up in a walk-up with steep stairs, or 30 minutes from the grocery store, or in a noisy building with no peace. No, that's not good enough. You're not just moving into a space, you're choosing your next lifestyle. Do you want quiet, walkability? Do you need an elevator? Do you want to be close to grandkids but still have your privacy? Write down what matters. We can create a non-negotiable list together. This move is your chance to design your next life, not just downsize your old one. Buyers aren't buying your life, they're buying their future. And when a home is packed with decades of stuff, they can't see it. If your countertops are covered, if your closets are jam-packed, if every wall has personal photos, it feels small, cramped, and heavy. You don't need to make it look like a hotel. You just need to let it breathe. I'll guide you on what to keep, what to pack, what to store. We'll highlight your home's best features and create space for buyers to imagine. Trying to declutter everything at once or doing nothing at all. Here's what most homeowners do when it's time to downsize. They freeze. They look at 30 years of stuff, panic, and then do nothing. Or worse, they start boxing everything up randomly and make it even harder to show the home well. You don't need to be perfect. You need to be strategic. And no, I don't expect you to hire an expensive full-time organizer or have me there every day. That's not realistic. Here's what is realistic. Start with a list. A simple written checklist can be your GPS. Professional organizers often recommend starting with what's called the 4-box method. Follow the public first rule. Tackle the spaces buyers will see first. Living room, kitchen, dining area, entryway. These are your money rooms. Clean surfaces, clear floors, box up personal items and decor. You're not erasing your life, you're just making room for the buyer's imagination. Do one room, one surface, one shelf. Professional organizers say this builds momentum, and momentum is everything. Use temporary storage, but wisely. Don't shove everything in the closets or basement. That makes the home feel cramped. Instead, tuck a few labeled boxes under beds, stack them neatly in one spare room, or even rent a small storage locker for a couple of months. Not expensive, extremely effective. You don't need to declutter the entire house to sell it. You just need to show buyers the possibility of space. Email me if you'd like to receive a list of how to declutter room by room. This list is compiled based on common wisdoms of professional organizers. I can also tell you exactly which rooms to focus on and where to spend your energy. No wasted effort, no overwhelm, just clarity. People spend $30,000 on a new kitchen before listing, thinking it'll raise the price. But most of the time, the buyer tears it all out and renovates anyway. Save your money. Fix what's broken, clean what's dirty, paint if the walls are scuffed, Replace old light bulbs. Make the home feel cared for, not brand new. That's what sells. Downsizing isn't just about what you make. It's also about what you'll spend. Moving costs, closing costs, taxes, HOA or co-op fees, maybe even buying new furniture. The last thing you want is to sell your home, feel excited, and then get blindsided by surprise expenses. We can sit down and look at the full picture together, because financial peace is part of emotional peace. I know, you're keeping the china set for your daughter, your husband's workshop tools for your son. But I talk to adult children all the time, and do you know what they say? Please don't make me take it. They love you, they respect the memories, but they don't want the stuff. Their lives are different. Their homes are smaller. They don't want to carry your emotional weight. Ask them what they truly want. Let go of the rest. You're doing them a gift by sorting now, so they don't have to later. Downsizing isn't easy. It's not supposed to be. This is physical work, emotional work. It's facing memories and letting go of versions of yourself you've outgrown. So yes, it's hard, but that doesn't mean you're failing. It means you're human. Every drawer you clear is a victory. Every donation is a win. Every time you make a decision, even a small one, you're reclaiming your next chapter. Here's what I want you to do this week. Pick one drawer. Start there. Not the attic, not the garage, one drawer. Text one friend or family member. Ask for 1 hour of help, not a big ask. Write down 5 things you use every single day. That list will anchor you. And if you're thinking of selling your home in Brooklyn, Queens, or Manhattan and want someone who gets both the emotional weight and the logistical chaos of downsizing, reach out. I'll help you take the next step without the overwhelm. This isn't just about real estate. It's about making the next season of your life lighter, more peaceful, and actually right for who you are today. If you found this video helpful, maybe share it with someone you know who may be facing a similar situation. The more this video is shared, the more YouTube will push it out to people in need of help. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss real estate tips on downsizing, selling, and moving forward with confidence. See you in the next video.